I just went bought on my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Gavin Williams.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get off into the seats. The line of the pitch. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
In the air, right field. Squeezes it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That to right. Brennan sizes this one up. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. And towing the slab, Spencer Schwellenbach. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Swing and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Jose Ramirez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Smoked into left field, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Throw cut off to second. Save!
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Will be the cleanup hitter, David Fry, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Now one out to right. Acuna there. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. The other way, and a base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
One gone, runner at first. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And takes low for ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
Three balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
2 on, 1 out. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Into center and a base hit. Naylor coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Brian Rocchio. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Ball 1 there.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long. But he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Two on, 2 outs. Check swing, went around. 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. Guardians 4 and the Braves nothing. Back here in Cleveland, here's Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Inside. And that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Slice to right, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Austin
And the batter
Riley.
now, Austin Riley. That one at the knees for a strike. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher.
1-1.
And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some book, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
2-2 count.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Matt Olson in the box now. No balls and a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
To the right side. Throw on to Santana. And Olson is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. They're down 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Schwellenbach back to work. Right through there for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
In for a strike, 1-2. That one
2
way
balls,
inside.
2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Kelnick on the move. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Brennan stands in now and watches strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2-2. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall into second, and he's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Fought off foul. Man at second. That one fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Yep, that got him. First base.
Up next for the Guardians.
2 on, 1 out. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, David Fry.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Headed for the plate. He's safe, and the lead is up to 5.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Spencer Schwellenbach out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Bryce Elder.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
First and second, 1 out. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. RBI single his last time up. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well,
No
he's been
ball, 2
aggressive
strikes.
right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ramirez, the lead runner at second. Fry on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, right side. Albies throws to first. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Here in Cleveland, so here's Murphy now.
Catcher, Sean Murphy.
Murphy goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And that one fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Here's Orlando Arcia. A little bit low.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
No, inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Stays alive. Next pitch misses way outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Jared Kelenic. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. That one felt good. 3rd home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 5-1. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Michael Harris II. In the air out to center, Thomas. Flying after this one. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that is that. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now 5-1. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas.
Center fielder, Lane
First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
That one
2-0,
missing
2
inside.
strikes.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rocchio stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Funk up the place, just wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the place, we just trying to dance, yo, turn up the bass. We about to go, what's about to happen, girl?
As we go to the top of the fourth, now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. Just missed.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
Marcell
Ozuna.
Ozuna coming up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Albies over at second. Acuna at first with no outs.
Hey!
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Next offering is fouled back. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Oh, and you can throw
One ball,
that big curve
two
on the
strikes.
inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Two on, one out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 14th of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Matt Olson up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball there. And he swings over the top there. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That missed inside. 1-2 to count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan has this one sized up, nabs it, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's down to 1 at 5-4. You're dialed into the show.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot.
Back now at Progressive Field. Leading off, Stephen Kwan. That clips the corner. In the air, center field. Harris after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder
Will Brennan now at the plate.
Brennan.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side, and that one handled on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Guardians 5 and the Braves 4. Back here in Cleveland, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Orlando Arcia. Williams back to work. Almost
Nope.
got him.
That's inside. I got a ball, one strike. Hey,
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
two strikes.
Next offering in the dirt. And a count now even up. Ah, that hit him.
Hey, that ball
And
got
the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now the left fielder,
batting,
Jared
left
Kellner.
fielder,
He's
Jared
already homered
Kellner.
here in this one. Line drive, that's a base hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Oh, that started and ended pretty
Up
quickly.
next,
No messing
Brett.
around right there. That was a
Fielder,
thing of beauty. He may have been a
Michael
little
Harris
behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now a pretty big at bat
Nope.
coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Harris in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
Could be some action here on this
Two
next
balls,
pitch. Couple
no
runners
strike.
on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swung on, belted. Brennan on the move, heading back. Off the base of the wall. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Back-to-back base hits. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gavin Williams will depart, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
So
for
they
the
turn to the
Guardians,
veteran pitcher in this spot, Paul
number
Sewald.
34.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or
One
get
ball,
yourself a
two
pop-up,
strikes.
something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Ground ball right side could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. To first, not in time. And a run scores. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 2.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Popped up. And it falls. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and it's 6-5.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
First and second, 2 down.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That's smacked on a line to center. And that's the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. Braves 6 and the Guardians 5.
Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all gas. Now I'm getting to the bag. Oh man, I'm on my way.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, David Fry.
Designated hitter, David Fry.
Swing and a ground ball. Albies over to first in time. 1 up, 1
Now
down.
batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Outside low, and that's ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer also throwing. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing, and he popped it up. He's got it. There's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Lane Thomas. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. Braves 6 and the Guardians 5. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Sean Murphy. 0 for 2 in this one. That one inside. Ball 1. Sewald in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. To second for 1. On to Santana, 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Thomas makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Braves 6 and the Guardians 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. On the ground, Albies throws to first in time, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Waste no time there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bryce Elder won't go any further. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort, and we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. Aaron Bummer into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So the lineup flips over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Cap dances out of the way of that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Will Brennan will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Johnson getting cranked up as well. Arias, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. 7th inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Guardians 5. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelenic. That one ripped. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So digging in, Michael Harris II. That one the other way. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And the sweeper is off the plate. That one outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brennan makes the grab, and there's two gone. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that is out of play. Man on second, two down. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Santana. And Acuna retired. Out number 3. Braves strand one as it remains a 6-5 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Ball one, no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Missed with a changeup. 2-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
On the ground at first. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
A well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, David Fry. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kelnick hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Guardians. Catcher.
And now Bo Naylor. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 down, nobody on. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. His 16th homer of the year is 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down, stepping in, Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
there,
inside.
and the count is 1-1.
There you
Thomas
go.
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Carlos Santana, so smooth for the Guardians. It's now a 7-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back, and a
Guardians.
new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ben
Number
Lively,
39.
25th appearance of the year for him. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that clips the inside corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
No swing, just held it back there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Brennan on his way over, hauls it in for the out. Here's Matt Olson down, known for his late inning heroics. And there's a fly ball deep right field onto the track, and he makes the catch. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're right in it though. It's 7-6. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Pierce Johnson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So digging in, Ryan Rocchio.
The shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
And that's in the dirt.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
2-0.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 3.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
There's the strike, 3-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Guardians.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. Sack bunt towards third. Riley on the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play.
We don't see this very often anymore. Runner on first and second, sack bunt down to move him up, but he does a nice job, executes perfectly. See if they can get a couple of runs across.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Golden opportunity right here. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the 1-0. Base hit, one run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Double play ball to second. Over to Arcia. That's one. Over to first, safe.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
In the air, right side. Acuna on the run. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Through 8 full, it's the Guardians 9 and the Braves 6. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. Emmanuel Clase comes out trying to close it out.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Emmanuel Clase.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering upstairs. And there's a foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Arcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Murphy gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the dirt. Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit according to the electronic strike zone, but that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Here's a 1-1. That one in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up. Get him in.
On the ground, and this should do it.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Albies jumps out of the way of the first pitch. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians slugged their way to a win in this one.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series, so you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for Game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.